Good evening, children of the night. How are you? As you can see, I'm in my settings. But welcome back. So for those of you who've been following along, we are playing a very different game from most of what's been featured so far. Hey, Paige! We're playing a visual novel. I don't think it's technically, it might be a dating, like, count as a date. Like, it's interesting. It's structured very different. I don't know. I should check the Twitter. But yeah, so I finished Moonscar's Sunday night, which was great. I'm so happy to be done with it. But mostly because it's a difficult game. But you know, so just a little some different. So originally I thought, okay, this is not gonna be that long a playthrough, but it might actually be longer, because as I was setting up, I saw the tweet from ValiDate's game account. They will be releasing or showing which characters will be in volume 2 soon, because this is volume 1. So like, I know some people were confused by the listing on Steam, but it's volume 1, so there's only like 4 of the characters. There's like over 10 characters, I believe, for the game. So they've been releasing them in volumes and like different features and stuff. So we're playing volume 1. And so, I guess as I played through, maybe I'll be lucky enough that all the volumes get released during this playthrough. That'd be great. I'm very excited. Okay, so you see the stream title. I was like, I'm not gonna play like Malik's route or anything first, because I know spoilers. That is not the case, because I checked the game. I like to see, okay, what does it look like when I press start? And so it's Malik. It's him. He's first. Which is fine. I don't have anything against it. It's just because like I know some stuff. I don't, of course, know everything. But because I've been following the Twitter, I've seen some of the spoilers, and like a couple other people I follow played the game already, so I know stuff about him, and he's very memeable. So he's gonna struggle a little bit. I know he is. But yeah, also something really cool. I didn't know this was in the game, but they have content warnings for all the characters that are currently available to play through. So that's really cool to see. Let's see. Oh, thank God for an emetophobia warning. If y'all don't know, I have emetophobia, so I'm glad to see it. But it's probably not so bad. But yeah, Malik is first. Like, from what I understand, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll go in there and look at it again, and it's fine. But also, you can look at the characters. See, this is Malik, and then there's a few others that you can look at with this. I don't know why I'm like hesitating to show you. If you look at if you look at the game listing, all their faces are there. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Let's start this date. I'm so excited to get these L's. Malik Peterson, manager at Popeyes. He's 26. He's a Sagittarius. Pronouns are he, him. He has Guyanian. He's a rapper. Men stay in touch with the girls they never should have cheated on and get mad when they file a restraining order. Trash ass mixtape, kill your producer. See? Very memeable. You meet Malik and you roast him. Wait, I am wrong. I could choose. But I've already said it. The title, I'm committing to the title. Okay, so I unlocked these two. But I could play Anaya or Malik. Oh, I said Peterson. It's Patterson. My bad. But yeah, let's play the manager at Popeyes. Yes, it's Popeyes, if you haven't seen all the pictures. Meeting Malik. We're inbound. Nice. Oh, cool. The content warnings are here too. Yeah, let me know if it sounds okay. I'm like using a different source for the game today. Okay, Thursday evening closings are always the best because you know you never have to work the next day. You already set your own schedule, being the manager of this fine establishment. Bye-byes. Your boss always complimented you on how well you ran this place while keeping it somewhat clean. Well, I hope you keep it clean. It's a food place. You don't value your job and you do the bare minimum to get by, but you somehow bullshit enough to the point where people can't tell that you're bullshitting. That is a major win for you. You double check that everything is cleaned up before locking up for the night. Without the weak light of the exit sign, it would be pitch black out front. It's giving strobe lights. It's not like you need it anyway. You know this place like the back of your hand, navigating through the darkness to the back entrance with your bag slung over your shoulder. You slam the door shut before making your way to your car. Look at him. Look at this. Look at him. The parking lot lights illuminate the path towards your car. The lone car in the empty parking lot of the Popeyes. I can't. It's like the McDonald's. You glance over and see a few cars scattered near the bar. Your feet stop as you ponder grabbing a drink before you head up. Driving under the influence is probably not the best idea. You've already got a bottle of Benny at home with your name on it. You do have tomorrow off, so you think you can drink on a weeknight without feeling too much guilt. Besides, you haven't had a chance to work on music all week, and a bit of sipping whilst doing so won't hurt anyone. You keep it moving. Your phone. You dig it out of your pockets to see who thinks they can text you this way. You know? Mood. Mood. It can't be the group chat because you always have that muted. Oh, I feel you. No disrespect to the homies, but your phone is too busted to handle all these notifications. You do manage to check it every few hours, even while at work, though. It's Alice. Baby mama number 2 texting you, sir. You really want to do nothing more than put your phone on Do Not Disturb and head to your car. But she knows where you live, work, and hang out with your homies, so you decide it's better just to hear her out. Oh, she's so pretty. Hey, mind watching Ray tomorrow? I got a concert tomorrow evening. She's so pretty. Malik, you fool. Alice Brown, rapper, Malik's ex-girlfriend and mother of Rhea Patterson. You sigh, scratching the back of your neck as you think over a response that won't get you in trouble. You two just made up not too long ago. The last thing you need is a passive-aggressive Alice. You already lost a few followers from the last bitter fight you two had. You ultimately decide to wait a bit. She's the type to go back on her word if you don't respond. That's your child. You finally make it to your car, struggling to get the key in the keyhole to unlock it. Oh, fuck. Is it jammed? No fucking way. Every time you just want to get into your ride and head home, it's always gotta pull some shit like... Never mind. Yet, you just have to twist it just right to get it in. So satisfied with his face. Your car is old and you know you could afford to get a new one, but there was something special about Gina, something nostalgic, almost like magic. She was your first purchase without the help of your parents. You'll get one before the winter hits, before you're unsure if this one can last another round of snow and the bullshit that Mother Nature likes to throw at Jersey. I'm gonna love all the changes to like the names. You start your car, waiting for it to warm up as you pull out your phone. And to no surprise, Alice has sent a few more texts. Be a responsible dad, sir. I know you saw that. She's so pretty, you idiot! Malik, please, I just need this one, please. I'll pick her up on Sunday. I work on Saturday. Take her to your mom's house. She must really need this. And it's not like your mom would say no, but honestly, you need to spend more time with Rhea. You did promise you would take her out and see some new princess movie she's been going on about. Fine. Sir. But if you subtweet me again, we're going to have issues. Sir. You didn't have to bring it up. You didn't have to bring it up, sir. I promise. Oops. Can you pick her up tonight? I gotta get in the zone. Oh, she's so cute. My homie told me some label people are coming to show and I gotta get on my shit. Be happy for her. Be happy for her. You sigh, dropping your phone into your lap and grabbing the aux cord. It only takes a moment to adjust a few settings and pull up the the BoundCloud app. Everything's replaced with bees. You don't realize how exhausted you are until you finally sit down. Your head rolls back to rest on the space behind you as you think it over. You are always going to say yes, because you can never say no to Alice. After all, she's the woman you consider your first love, and Rhea, the daughter you always wanted. But Alice had different plans. She didn't want to be a mother after Rhea was born, and her rap career started picking up. And you grew jealous and began fighting with her over the smallest things. Ever since then, your relationship has been on a melting iceberg, and one of these days it's going to dissolve, leaving you both drowning. Dang Malik. Sir. Rhea wasn't your first child, but she was the first one you felt a connection to. Oh my god. You know that's fucked up, but to admit... Hold on. You know that's fucked up to admit, but it's really the truth. Maybe because she was a product of everything you always wanted. Oop, indeed, Paige. But you know, keep it real. We are only human. A child to a woman you loved, and even though she was an accident, you still cherish her like she was meant to be here. Or at least you tried to. You focused on other things, making music that will bring you money and fame so you can give her the life she deserves. So you can give your mother a second chance at life on her own without the shittiness of your father. That's real. But Alice had the same dreams. She wanted fame and she deserved it too. She could wrap circles around the majority of BoundCloud rappers and deserved every hit she got. And she loved Rhea. You could never call her a bad mother. But she was obviously focused on her career more than her child, and you both realized that both of you can't focus on your careers and a child, so you took the backseat for her while she built herself up. Yeah, sure, I'll be there in 10. Look at these sparkles. She's so cute. Thanks, I'll make it up to you, I promise. I really like this girl. Oh, nah. Sir. Sir, put that heart away. No. Don't get your hopes up too high. Wink. Damn. Sir. Malik, please. She replies, but you don't bother looking. Knowing her, it was probably a witty remark or a bunch of emojis. The thought of it makes you smile, sitting up straight as you pull off in the direction of her apartment. You should be honored. You make sure to clean your backseat before you make your way up to the foot of her door. You used to have a key, but she took it from you the last time you got into it, and you never bothered to ask for it back. Instead, you throw her a quick text and lean against the railing as you wait. Aww, baby! Look at that cutie! Rhea Patterson, preschool student, Malik's daughter. She's so cute! She opens the door, Rhea sound asleep against her shoulder. You know Rhea's about to grow out of her booster seat anyway, but you're gentle as you take her from Alice and place her in it. You take a moment to make sure she is situated and still asleep before locking the door and making your way back up the steps. Can y'all hear the music okay, by the way? I'm using a different source, so I'm not sure if it sounds odd. Alice is staring at you with admiration written all over her face. For a moment, you feel like you're 20 again, taking her out on your first date. Yeah, it's super chill. Okay, thank you, Paige. She used to get so excited whenever you pulled up to her parents' house, bouncing out with her new CD in her hand, tumbling into your car and kissing you like she hasn't seen you in years. That was back when you two were young and dumb, not a worry in the world, in this world. Well, besides your mother not liking her, that's a memory you'd rather not think of. Someone's happy to see me. She doesn't speak, probably spacing out again. You reach for the overnight bag in her hand, swinging over your shoulder with a quick glance towards your car to make sure Rhea is still sound asleep. You nervous? Yeah, fuck. She hugs you, and you have to adjust the bag over your shoulder to return the embrace. Your eyes closed as you allow yourself to enjoy this. Despite it being a few years since you two broke up, you still have love for her. Every woman you tried to find her in, but couldn't succeed. Aww, that's so cute. Can't believe they just hit us with this and just open up with all these emotions. You're the one to pull away even then. Her arms still cling around you, and you have to force yourself to set the bag down properly. To properly hug her, pressing a kiss to her forehead. Aww. Aww. What if this is the one? What if this is my big break? Then it's your big break. You've always wanted this, haven't you? Yeah, but... You feel her chest heave against your own, your hand moving to rub at her back. But what about her? It's not like you can take care of her all by yourself. She's right, but it still hurts to hear. You both know you aren't fit to be a father, much less a father of two, and she knew you and your baby mama Tara weren't on good terms either. You pull away, turning your attention towards the car as you speak. You know, becoming famous doesn't absolve you from being a mother. You can't use my own words against me, Malik. I told you the same thing when I found out I was pregnant. She did. And ever since you've been taking life a bit more seriously, making sure you have enough money to take care of yourself and your two kids in case anything happens. Music was just a side hustle that you hoped would make you successful one day. And if it did, well, You would still be a father of 2, even with a successful music career. All right, I should go. So soon? You don't want to sit and talk like old times? It's late. The one thing you hate about Alice is how quick she is to turn on you. One moment she wants you to hold her for hours just like things never changed. And the next she never wants to see you again and has you blocked on all social media. And despite wanting to sit on the steps, listening to the distant car horns and light chatter from the neighbors, it's nearly midnight and you should probably get some sleep yourself. Call me after the show or whatever. Yeah. I will. She looks upset, but you can't really do anything about it. Well, you can, but you just don't want to. It may be selfish of you, but you have things on your own you want to do, and you're unsure how much time is left before your body shuts down on you. Give her forehead one last kiss before picking up the bag and slinging it over your shoulder. Once you reach the bottom of the steps, you look back to see her still standing there, leaning against the doorway as she looks at you. Her usual smile, the smile you fell in love with all those years, is gone. You feel guilty, but not guilty enough to do anything about it. You toss Rhea's bag beside her before getting in the driver's seat, shooting her one last glance before driving off. The ride home is short, but it gives you some time to think. Stoplight switches to red, you stop and glance back at your sleeping daughter in your rearview mirror. A piece of her hair falls over her face, and you reach back to sweep it out of the way. Your life is in your control, yet you continue to make bad and selfish decisions. How long before that catches up to you? Ooh, you're gonna carry that weight, cowboy. The little big break. Aww. I'm sorry, I said aww. It's sad right now, but the baby's so cute. Aww. Alright. You struggling single in your area, Yolanda 28. Start date? Okay, I've never used dating apps like ever. So I was like confused for a second, but I imagine, you know, pretty self-explanatory to heart. Like when people are like, oh, swipe left or swipe right. I don't know what that means. I've never looked at a dating app. You do it the old-fashioned way. I'm kidding, it wasn't even the old-fashioned way. Drugs, nostalgia, New York, conspiracy theories. Oh no. Who's the flat earther? Who is it? In the past few months, you've gotten a better understanding of how life has been treating you. The mothers of your children have left you alone for the most part. At least since you started taking your kids to school and picking them up whenever they asked. You made an effort to get closer with your kids outside the basic childish shit you found yourself indulging in. Side note, why the fuck does your daughter like Peppa Pig so much? Why the fuck does any kid like Peppa Pig? Something about those eyes haunt you, and you find yourself looking away whenever she puts it on. I know you were weak. Peppa Pig's adorable. I love the whistle episode. But The one thing you still find troubling is the trajectory of your rap career. You have a decent following on SoundCloud and people are talking about your music locally. Maybe because you have sort of shifted from serious rap to comedy rap, doing stuff to appeal to the big buck. Everything's replaced with a B. To the big buck. To the big buck crowd, you're begrudgingly accepted. Who knew it would be so easy to get teens to do shitty dances to your fucked up music? Rapping off beat on a shit beat appears to be the pinnacle of music these days. And as much as you hate to admit it, it's getting you a lot more attention than things you've put your heart and soul into. It hurts to hear. It hurts to be. I mean, I have a lot of opinions. I have a lot of opinions on the rap scene, but you know, it is what it is, but I don't want to say anything. Rough. I know it is rough. Like, you have a passion, but the little silly jokes get it. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of people who put art out there into the world, like the silly thing, the meme thing. With this stuff, it takes you maybe an hour tops to create a shit beat with some samples. And the rapping just comes naturally. Maybe you were just meant for comedy rap. You ignore that feeling of failure for the time being. You have things to do and a backpack full of CDs slung over your shoulder. CDs? Malik, what year is it? I'm kidding. One of the homies told you about this place on the Upper East Side of the city. Not too far from your place, but you still took the trip and drove instead of calling a rideshare. Who knows what kind of woman you can pull at an open mic? Malik. Malik. Sir, you got 2 kids, alright? Thanks for the lurk. You got 2 kids. Don't tell me you are out here looking. You can't be searching for punani when you're trying to do your little rap thing. Absolutely not. It's like you're struggling. you looking for the cat and you shouldn't be. Typical Sagittarius man. I'm kidding. Women gravitate towards you, and you typically stay for a couple of weeks until they realize. Sorry, I was like, did I miss a day? Yeah, okay. You typically stay for a couple of weeks until they realize how inconsistent you are when it comes to maintaining relationships. Okay, maybe work there. Maybe work there. I think you've identified the problem. Keep it there and stop looking for cat at your open mic, please. Or until one of your baby mamas, probably Tara, finds out you're talking to another woman and tries to sabotage you because she's an evil woman who only wants to see a black man. Who runs on the right? I mean, it said it, but I'm just saying this specific line. Y'all playing games. Maybe if you had gotten a Ghanaian woman pregnant, your mother wouldn't see you as such a disappointment. Your siblings wouldn't make fun of you every chance they get. I'm sorry. It's so real, it's funny. Okay, let me stop. You dealt with enough favoritism growing up. What with how much lighter your skin is compared to your siblings, being the only one to get the light skin gene from your great-grandfather on your mom's side. Your parents expected so much from you, but you've done nothing but disappoint. I'm wanna laugh. I don't wanna laugh. Look, if you're black, you get it. You get it. If you're black, you get it, and it's so real. I can't help but laugh. I mean, like, who am I to laugh? I'm also like, a light-skinned disappointment. Yet Alice was different. She never saw your flaws. She was your first love, the woman you wish your mother approved of. They never got along. You've known Alice since you were in high school, but didn't actually start talking to her until you both graduated. It feels familiar. Becoming local rappers brought you both closer, and soon you fell in love with her. But the love never felt mutual. Oopsie doopsie, sorry. I forgot to mute. But the love never felt mutual, no matter how much she tried to convince you that it was. You knew her love wasn't for people, but for her craft, and it showed more when you got her pregnant, and she didn't seem to care about the child you both had. You can't think about that right now. You're already an hour late to open mic, and if you sit in your car any longer, someone might call the cops. Why is this script so real? This script's too real. You enter the salon? Yeah, this is the hair salon. But instead of the usual chairs and mirrors, it's rows and rows of folded chairs. The ceiling is littered with spotlights. Bright red neon lights shaped like roses hug the walls. You'll come here with your daughter one day. Or you should, at least. She's been asking for braids for a while. You find yourself lingering at the doorway, not wanting to disturb the person on stage reciting a slam poem. Not a very good one, in your attempt to find a seat. So you wait, listening for a moment before realizing you ultimately are not that interested. The bag on your shoulder is slipping. You move your shoulders to adjust it. You scan the area in front of you, and just from behind you can already tell you've run into a few familiar faces in here. People you want to talk to? Fuck no. But you know they might try to talk to you if you try to perform. Even though you may be a little late for that, hey, who the fuck knows what will happen? You didn't realize how long you were lingering near the door until you hear the soft voice of someone speaking right above you. You nearly jump, not expecting anyone to pay much attention to you. Man, I don't think Biggs is in this game, but if it was Biggs... No, sorry, not in this game, not in this value. You look down in the direction the voice came from. Fuck. Fuck! Hey! You look new here. You want to perform, or are you just checking out the scene? Oh, I love Yolanda. Everyone pay very close attention. Yolanda's so cute. Her hat changes with her expression. Pay very close attention to her. She caught you by surprise, and you find yourself staring a little more than you'd like to admit. Starstruck or hard eyes. You really can't decide what emotion you want to portray. Or you think you're portrayed. What the entire fuck is wrong with you? The man who can sling any hoe he wants is suddenly starstruck in front of a woman. A really beautiful woman. God damn it. Oh, shit. No, I mean, maybe. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. My homie told me to come here and check out the scene. Get my clout up and pass out some tapes. You a rapper? Kinda, I mean, yeah, I am. I'm a musician. What would a note? I'm kidding. What would Malik say? What would Malik do? I feel like he'd be like, yeah, kind of. I mean, yeah, I am, but he would pretend to have confidence, right? I'm a musician. I'm a musician. Oh. What instrument do you play? Instrument? Yeah. You said you were a musician? You do know that musician means anyone who makes music, right? She rolls her eyes at you. Listen, maybe that says more about me. But I would have also been like, yeah, this is a rapper. You gotta have your vocals. You gotta train them. You gotta have breath control. Too many rappers nowadays do not know how to ride a beat, so you have to have a musical ear. All right, you have to have flow. Like, you can't just have one. It's not me defending Malik. She rolls her eyes at you. Flat out rolls her eyes at you. It's like she wants you to see how annoyed she is by this conversation. I am aware, but people don't really use it like that anymore. Or at least most of the people here. Okay, now you feel like an asshole. Hopefully that doesn't put her off too much. Shit. My bad. Nah, I just rap and produce beats. I mean, that's still... I think that still makes you a musician, but I understand both camps about this. Not the heart. You reach into your bag, offering her a tape, one of your nicer ones, a sleek case with your name and number, even a heart near the end of it. This one is always saved for the ladies, sir. The look she gives you is typical. You're the only one in the city actively handing out mixtapes, and the majority of people don't even have working CD players in their cars anymore. Listen, okay. Another side tangent. Oh, the date is happening. Welcome back, Paige. Yes, the date is happening. You missed so much. It was too real. It was too real out here, Paige. You missed it. But okay, side tangent real quick. We should all invest in physical media again, please. If ValiDate came out with a physical copy for the Nintendo Switch, I would buy it. I would buy it. I know that's a lot of work and hard to do. I would buy it. We can't... I miss more physical copies of games. And also, I'm in one of my current obsessions is there was this, I think it's an art piece because I can't really find information on it. I'm scared of clutter. I mean like meaningful stuff. The most recent CD album I bought was Beyonce's Renaissance. The last one I bought was a Bruno Mars one. I don't remember which one it was. And that's years apart. And I would rather I actually have more physical copies because some music listening services will go in and erase your music if it's not like official, like it's not filed correctly. And I have some music that's like from SoundCloud or like artists individually like released copies of their music, and so it doesn't technically have a format for certain music listening programs, and it's like I have them backed up, but like it has tried to eradicate my music more than once. I mean, I understand, but I'm like, you know, like meaningful pieces, and then like USB drives of music you really want, like just like one song or whatever. Okay, back to my obsession. There's a CD player that was designed. It's a very small CD player, and you can hang it on your wall, and it has the speakers on the outside. It's like a square, and you plug it in, and I'm obsessed with finding it. I want it so bad. I want it so bad. It's so pretty, and like there's a lot of knockoffs of it, but I just want it. I want it. It'd be so meaningful. Alright, back to the game. You've always considered switching to primarily digital media, but the concept of being unique is what appealed to you. You always stood out no matter what you did, and until you find another way to be unique... Sorry, I almost did Renaissance. I almost did Beyonce. And until you find another way to be unique, you'll keep this going. Typical Sagittarius. I'm kidding. I think it's a good idea. Got a name? Yolanda. You sure giving out CDs is the best form of advertising? Look at the hat! Look at her hat! You know, most people don't even have a CD player anymore. What about BoundCloud? I've been thinking about it. Something about keeping it physical makes it more authentic, you know? We need a return. I mean, is it annoying? Like, you go out, somebody's handing out their mixtape, there's like... Sometimes. We need it returned. We need a return, because I'm tired. I'm tired of like hearing like music blow up. It's like one hit and they don't have any like training. They're not prepared for the state. I'm sick of it. Oh my god, Malik. I'm gonna Yolanda, let me tap me in. I'm gonna put in my headlock real quick. What if the white man decides to close the internet and everything we kept on it is gone? I'm mad. This is gonna be presented as a conspiracy theory because listen, you cannot trust the powers that be. I had a friend the other day ask me, they don't really know a lot about computers, and they're like, what's the point? They were like, we have the cloud, so like what's the point of having like an SD card for your games and stuff? And I was like, oh well, certain platforms, Nintendo, are erasing entire gaming libraries, so like we should have physical copies. Oh lordy. Oh lord, this is, how dare you present this as a conspiracy theory. Mr. Jim exactly, Mr. Jim separated capital T Tendo, Mr. Jim Tendo. At least I still got my music in physical form. You've read your fair share of theories about how the internet is controlled by a select few of companies who can decide to shut down whenever they want, and the thought of that is daunting at times. Okay. No, this is real! Losing all of your progress, your fans, and haters, it's scary enough to keep you awake at night. Fine. I'll take you up on that. But... you can't go around blaming the white man for everything. You're right, yo. Oh, wait, it's getting real again. Are you one of those white people who aren't that bad types? You watch as she ponders the question. You're almost tempted to walk away from this entirely. But then you remember she offered to let you perform, and this is probably one of the people in charge here. With the way people talk in this city, you'd rather not have your reputation ruined over this. What? No, I mean, not really. A lot of them come here and are pretty cool, but I'm always wary, you know? You're so real, Yolanda. She's one of those. Fine, you can't get mad that she doesn't follow your philosophy. Malik, if you turn out to be a hotep and you had me defending you for like 2 seconds. If you are a little hotep, alright? I'm gonna go into the game. I'm gonna put you in a headlock. If you call anyone queen in here, I'm gonna make sure you catch that L, alright? Fine. You can't get mad that she doesn't follow your philosophy. Not many people have the IQ to... up. Yeah, I get that. Sometimes you think everything is going great and then bam. They can't take you home because their parents don't like us. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's really shitty. I've had my fair share of my Korean grandmother being like that until I have to remind her that I'm black. I feel you, Yolanda. I feel you so bad. I feel you so bad. You let out a small laugh at that, reaching a hand up to rub at the back of your neck. You have a little more in common with this woman than you thought you would. Still, you're treading carefully with the words you say. You can't give her all of you yet. Typical. My mom is the same way. Always wanted me to bring home some Guyanian woman. She still hates my baby mamas, but treats my kids like her own. They're with her right now. I'm not Guyanian, but I'm French and Korean, the colonizer and the colonized. Oh, she's so real. Laugh it off. Boy, laugh it off. God! God! I'm fighting. I'm fighting him! So, if I fuck you, would you be considered colonizer pussy? I'm fighting him. I'm fighting him. And this is an L. This is an L. Absolutely. Not that I have a problem with that as long as the homies don't know. Sir. Sir. Ain't like I'm fucking a white girl again. Sir. Oh my god. How do you just say that? Would you be colonizer pussy? How do you just say that? With your whole chest. With your whole damn chest. You thought it... I'm laughing because how you just say that, but he thinks that's cute. That was a one-time thing. Just once. And you were still young when you did it. You should have realized she was fetishizing you when she bragged about how good you were on social media. Like... You know your dick game is bomb, but come on now. Keep that on the down low. And you gotta think it to yourself? You gotta hype yourself? Shit. I don't fuck men who aren't creatives. Yolanda, no. Yolanda. Listen to what he said to you. Yolanda, listen to what he said to you. Yolanda. Think about what he has said to you. But he did pass me a tape and... Wait. Yolanda, listen to what he says. Play it back in your mind. Yolanda, I'm on your shoulder. Please play. I'm not even playing your route, girl. Listen to it in your mind. Play it back. Don't be fooled. Wait, is she considered fucking you too? Maybe after I give it a listen. You would give yourself a point for that one, but you have been trying to tone it down, the misogyny lately. Got a CD player in here? Shit. We can always go back to my car and pop it in. Ditch this joint. I'm not ditching anything, but I will head out and listen to this tape. Just 2 songs. Other people still have to perform, you know. Okay. Maybe you should bring out the scoreboard for this one. Listen. Malik deserves these L's. Listen, because I'm this close. I'm this close. I'm gonna grab him like a squeak toy. You always like to log your accomplishments, and so far you've had two. Man, that meme was real. They have them. Y'all gotta look at the ValiDate Twitter. It's so funny. About I fumbled some of the baddest bitches in my time, and this is so real. Malik 1, Yolanda 0. Sir. How? Yolanda! 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 I've been playing her around, girl. Girl. You lead her in the direction of your car after passing out a few tapes to people in the back row. She didn't comment on it, so she's probably seen it before. Your car is cleanish. I'm not saying I've dated someone like Malik, but I'm but I'm not saying I didn't. Although he never said something as outlandish. Anyways. I've seen too much shit, alright? I've seen too much shit. God. Sorry, I'm like, Malik's so familiar to me. You're so familiar to me. Your car is cleanish. You keep shit off the floor, but you are a father of 2 young kids. And with that comes spills, pours, and the occasional food stain. But you never know who you might pull. Your mother always told you women didn't like a messy man. They also don't like men to talk about colonizer pussy, but here we are. Look at, he's not even performing. I said, Malik, what did I say? I said before you got in here, I said stop looking for the cat. Alright? I said stop looking for the cat. You out here obsessed with Punani and you're not even performing. Stop it. You use your remote to unlock the door. Thank God it worked this time. Walking a few steps ahead to open the door for her. Welcome to Casa de Malik. You live in your car? Think about how this sounds. Wait. Oh, shit. You feel yourself flushing up. This is stupid. You never let women see this part of you until you hit the bedroom. What is it about this woman who allows you to be so vulnerable despite just meeting her? Because she a bad bitch and you, how dare you be in her presence? How dare you? Alright. She's getting a point for that. Oh, I can't. I can't. Please. Somebody help me. Yolanda. If you sleep with this man, I can't be mad at you. Can't be mad at her because we all make questionable choices. Is she a witch? You heard those were real. Your African mother always told you to stay away from them. You ignore the voice in your head as you put in your tapes, skipping to one of your more popular songs. Is it the comedy rap? So, what do you think? Don't sugarcoat shit for me. You look like a child about to receive some ice cream as you turn to look at her. She doesn't seem... Nigga, this is awful. Ouch. You've heard a lot of negative thoughts about your music, but it felt like she just got your ass for that one. She probably hears a lot of music from the performers, and you didn't live up to her high standards. Was it the comedy shit that you listened to? But not everyone can be a lover. You shrug it off and look towards the car parked in front of yours. You take a deep breath. Swallow that pride, Malik. Nobody wants to see that. Fine. Fair. Not everyone has to like my style. It isn't about your style. I know what you're going for. It's just... you need to find the beat to match. I've heard a lot of rappers. I'm in here every Friday. Fuck. I have to get back. You're not given the chance to reply before she's leaving your car and walking back towards the shop. You jog to meet up with her, stepping ahead of her to open the door. You're smooth with it, and you lean down to whisper in her ear, the nervousness of earlier dispersing into the evening sky. Now your confidence is... Now your confidence is in full light skin mode. I'm gonna be real. If you're not black, I don't think you're getting it like me. I don't think you're getting these jokes. I don't think you understand why this is so damn funny. If you don't get the jokes, I'm sorry. If you're confused why I'm laughing, I'm sorry. This is funny. Because it's so real. But they gotta put their little jokes in it too. God, what you got? Like, Malik, what you got? You got like a little tattoo in red ink too while we're at it? Like, shit. They're making these damn light-skin jokes all night. I'm not mad. I understand. These little light-skin jokes all night. I'm surprised Malik don't got a little red ink tramp stamp on his back. Like, please. Now your confidence in full light skin mode. Hey, you gotta use it to your advantage sometimes. Yolanda, if you don't, I'm not done with you. Okay. Boo. That was awful. To be fair, it's been a couple of months since you tried to spit game. You've been focusing on being a somewhat better father. Dating with 2 kids is not your... Exactly! Focus on your career! Stop worrying about the cat! Please! No! Yolanda! What? He put some bass in his voice, girl? Like, please! Is he tall? Is Malik tall? Somebody give me his height. Is Malik tall? Girl, don't look at him. He light skinned. She looks flustered. You have to give yourself a point for that, Deb. Do you? This is she know the internal monologue. Okay, I don't know. Yolanda seems much sweeter than I condone violence. So she knew if I was Yolanda and I was in her place, I would be choking him out with his chain. Something tells me that Malik would like that. Anyways. I'm not reading that point score. Well, now you really can't leave. You already hooked her in. Might as well keep reeling. I'm going into this game. I'm gonna get Malik every L possible. I'm kidding. I actually don't even know how to play this game, so I don't even know if I can sabotage him. Which is funny, because I know some part of his story and it's really touching. So I'm not trying to root against him, but because I can't believe that. Yolanda, if somebody had said to me, right, because listen, I'm Jamaican Chinese, if somebody had said to me, oh, would that mean like you colonized a pussy, or like I colonized your pussy or some shit, girl. But I don't know. I think Yolanda's younger than me. I don't know. I have to check their ages again. He's making it hard. Yes, this is why the official account clowns him so much. They clown his ass, all right? And he deserves it. Know who you have created as a writer, as a developer. Know who you have created and lean into it. Well, now you really can't leave. You already hooked her in and you went, oh wait, did I read this? No, I didn't read the second sentence because I'm so, I'm flabbergasted. You already hooked her in, might as well keep reeling. You take a seat in the back and pull out your phone, scrolling social media to pass the time until this thing is over. You watch her from the corner of your eye. She seems to run this place, and she smiles a lot. Well, you avoid thinking about it. You definitely didn't spend the entire past hour thinking about thinking about why you liked her smile so much. Absolutely not. That's lame as hell. Malik, stop trying to act hard, boy. Stop it. Stop it. The lights cut back and everyone leaves, slowly but surely. You don't pay attention to them. You got other plans in mind. Malik Patterson will get laid tonight. This ain't the L I was talking about. Was not the L I was talking about. She looks at peace as she clears the set. You decide to be a gentleman and help her out, reaching down to pick up the mic stand she was holding from the ground. Let me help you with that. She looks surprised when you help her, but you don't pay it any mind. It's all part of the charm. You pick up a few more mic stands, placing them where the others are grouped near the back. Listen. I'm sorry, I gotta stop crying in every sentence. Excuse me. You know you don't have to do this. You could have left when everyone else left. I can't be a good guy? Wow. He's like, wow. What a world we live in. Ooh, if I could do the fuckboy voice, I would. I'm trying, but I can't. I'm not a fuckboy. Yeah, that gets a laugh out of you. Being an unironic incel isn't that funny. She even rolls her eyes at you. Ouch. You bring your hand up to your chest, feigning offense. Fine. Can you put this by the other mics in the corner? Sure thing, princess. Yolanda! Yolanda, you know this man like what? An hour and a half? Maybe it's been 20 minutes. Don't let him call you princess. Absolutely not. But I have different tastes now that I am grown. Okay, maybe you didn't have to say princess, but it got her worked up again, and honestly, that's another point for you. No, it's not. I'm taking away your points. I am taking away your points. Stop it. You take your time if you try to properly organize the mic stands. You're trying to make a good impression. Or that might just be the perfectionist in you. You can't really tell at this point, fucking Sagittarius. You know, you don't have to. I know. I just wanted to make a good first impression. You didn't have to say that, but you guess you made up your mind. First impression? You like what you saw today? You let out a laugh, abandoning your task before striding towards her. Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I'm like a girl of this word, Yolanda. When we finally can play Yolanda out, girl need help. She need help. She need help. You let out a laugh, abandoning your task before striding towards her. You get a bit closer than a stranger would be, leaning your hand against the beam behind her as you look down at her with a smirk. It's time. Your favorite part of flirting. the praise. Like what I'm seeing right now. I'd like it more if you listen to more of my music. No, don't say that. I like what I'm seeing right now. Was that too much? It felt like too much. Well, was it? You've used it before, but there's no way you should have known that, could you? Like, that's not, like... Don't act like I haven't heard that one 1,000 times. You're right, keep him honest, Yolanda. You're going to have to do better if you want anything to do with me. Ouch. Yeah, like, that's the most basic... Like, ooh, I like what I'm seeing right now. You're not even together. You can say that cheesy shit when you're together with somebody. For a woman this calm, she's feisty. You like that in a woman. Someone who can talk back. Too many women allow you to get away with your bullshit instead of calling you out. And that's boring. So when I joked about choking him with his chain, I was right. He would like that. I can't stand him. I want to break him like a glow stick. You like creating chaos when you know you're going to get punished for it. I want to break him like a glow stick. And not in the fun way. I just want to break him like a glow stick. Malik's a hoe. Malik's a slut. Punish probably isn't the right word to use. No, it is. I see you. Fine. Tell everyone to go home. I'll clean this place myself. What? You think cleaning is going to win me over? Man. You realize you don't actually want to do that. Like, what would that... You don't work here. Like, I would be mad if somebody was trying to hit on me. And no, wait, I'm lying, because that actually did happen to me. Someone, like, volunteered to help me. It was like a club activity. So some dude volunteered to help me put away the table. And out of nowhere, as we were packing, because it was me and my friend. And out of nowhere, a man was like... No, not man, boy. We were like in high school. Boy was like, I'll help you fold this table if you give me your number. And I'm like, I am so strong. Don't try me. I was very competitive about like my athleticism. I'm pretty strong. But so like, I was like, what? I asked you for help. Absolutely not. I was like, no. Y'all can take the rest of this, because we were like handing out candy. I was like, y'all can take the rest of this candy if that's what you want. But I was like, no. Malik right now got the game of a high schooler, and that's not cute. But I guess it makes sense. Shit, okay. Let's backpedal a little. Yes, please. Oh, I was kidding. I wouldn't do that. Uh-huh. Unless you want me to? Malik, you could turn around. You could turn around and leave right now. You could just be like, you know, I'll catch you later. I'll come to another show. I will show genuine interest in this, and I will not hit on you at your job. Can't believe I'm playing my league and I'm... You need to stop talking. Exactly. Like, how do you get out of this? Wait, that's easy. Just look like you're joking. You smirk, and once you notice you're still standing over her, you take a step back and give her some room. Thank God you showered and brushed your teeth before this. If you really want some pussy, you're going to have to try a lot better than that. Alright. Yeah, you were not expecting that one at all. She really fucking got you there. You didn't expect to have to try so hard tonight. Well, you better. Godly. You know, my understanding from this interaction, Yolanda, she just want a little something, and that's okay. If you want a little something, okay. But sometimes Tab, stop looking at him. Guess you have to bust out the big ones then. Sheesh. Fine. What do you want? Don't you have the rest of a mixtape to show me? You perk up, but you can't show your excitement. It'll scare her away. I don't know, maybe show some emotion. You haven't had much luck being vulnerable with women. Maybe you should. Tell these women that you want them to slap you. It's okay. You just want a little slappy slap. It's okay. You want a little chokey choke. It's okay. Just do it. Live your dreams, your passions. Accept that vulnerable part of you. Because if that's what you want, be honest. Wait. Didn't you say it was awful? No. Is she trying to get in your drawers? Man, women these days are too confident. Not that you have anything against confident women, you just don't need a hard-on in. See? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What does he want? Exactly. Especially in front of a woman you just met. Wait. Now Malik's not my type, but I'm just saying. You wonder if she's into doming. Yeah, but I still have to listen to the whole thing. Fuck yes, yes, God, fuck yes. You won. You finally won, and there you were, thinking this was going to be a bust. Did you win? Listen, man. See, Malik, just tell her you want her to slap you. That's okay. You want her to slap you, you want her to choke you, whatever you want. Again, you calm yourself down. She can step away from this at any moment, and the thought of that is a little scary. Usually the women you fuck with are wrapped around your finger, but she's acting like she couldn't care less. Honestly, it's hurting your ego. But you ignore it for the time being as you reach into your bag and grab your keys. Man. You know, alright. You know what, Yolanda, do you. Yolanda, do you. Take care of yourself. Go into this knowing that he said what he said. He said what he said. And you have to carry that with you, alright? But alright, I guess, you know what, dom him. Top him, maybe even do that if he likes it. Then let's go. You don't get close to her this time. You dangle your keys above her head instead. Oh, he is tall. I mean, okay, I see the picture, like... But, like... Girl, don't look at him, he's light-skinned. Don't look at him, he's tall. These are the rules. These are the criteria. Realizing she's not as sure as you thought she was. You could just lean down, sir. Yeah, think about it. Let it marinate. So, how do you like it? Ooh. Do you smoke? What? You're in love. You're... Malik! Boy, have some standard. Oh my god. It's so real though, because there are dudes who are like, oh, you smoke? Oh, you read comic books? Oh, you play video? Oh, she's amazing, bro. Like, oh my god, bro, she does all this cool shit. I had like, dude I dated, and I grew up with martial arts movies. So he was like, oh, most people don't even know Ong Bak. Like, what? That's amazing, bro. Like him to his friend. That's amazing. Look at that. That's so cool, bro. I'm so dead ass. That happened to me. Okay, Sarah, we can only learn from our pasts, and we can only move forward. Malik impression. Oh, that's amazing, bro. She smokes, bro, and she listens to rap. Oh, she's amazing. Ooh, can't stand him. You're staring, and you know you're staring, but fuck. Okay, Malik, come on. You can't sit here with your mouth hanging open like a fish. You close it and grin instead, sitting back before you speak. Come on, not all rappers smoke. I know, but you do. How do you know? She reaches in between your seats to pull out a honey Dutch wrapper you probably forgot to throw out. Fuck. Touché. You reach into your pocket to pull out a lighter, one of your specialty ones that you removed the safety off of. Fiddling it with your hand, you glance at her from the corner of your eye, realizing how close she is with the blunt between her lips. Yolanda! Yolanda. Okay, I mean, man, let me stop because it's making me reflect. It's making me reflect on my early 20s. I can't with them. The light-skinned player in you comes out in full effect, almost like there's a full moon out. You quickly remove the blunt from her lips, your free hand moving to cup her cheek, tilting her chin slightly as you kiss her. They not... Y'all so unserious. Y'all so unserious, bruh. The light-skinned player. So unserious. There is no hesitation. If anything, it felt like desperation. She's returning the kiss like you two are in a long-term relationship, and she's just been reminded of the reasons why she loves you. It's like you're kissing Alice. Yeah, let that marinate. See what you get. Despite everything, despite it being nearly a year since you two have been intimate, you still yearn for her. You still search for Alice in every situationship. You ache for that intimacy, that passion, a love so grand it scatters your thoughts and leaves you reeling, speechless, breathless. The hand on your shoulder brings you back to reality. Okay, yeah. You're kissing Yolanda. Probably not a good idea to be thinking about your ex-girlfriend while making out with another woman. Yo, deadass, the same guy I was talking about earlier that was like, oh, she's amazing, bruh. She knows these martial arts movies, bruh. He broke up with me because he was like, no, you remind me too much of my ex-girlfriend. It's all too recent, blah, blah, blah. I never saw that man again. He tried to come back too, and I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Fuck you. So, like, this, I was just, It's all personal now. But you know what? Proud of myself because I was 17 saying fuck you. Your hands move to run along her sides before you realize she never gave you permission to touch her beyond kissing. You freeze. Your hands sort of just hovering in the space between you two. You're the first one to pull away. You look down at her with a smirk. Man, they really... I'm sorry. Again, if you're not Black, you're probably not getting the jokes, but y'all know the light skin squint, the little lip bite. They really did it all. They got it all. You look down at her with a smirk, slightly lighting the blunt before stealing it from her to take a hit, just as you planned. If you only kissed me to get the first hit, that's a low blow, man. Low blow? It's called being smart. Low blow. That's called being smart. But all he needs to do is put his little index finger to his temple, right? Just like that one gift. That's all you need to do. The white man's education doesn't teach you that. White man's education? You let out a laugh, exhaling smoke out the window. She's been a little too critical of your ideologies for your liking. Most women don't even question it, but again, she isn't like most women. It's almost like something is wrong with her. Shut your little sub ass up. Excuse me, I'm laughing too much. Let me drink this real quick. Question her, joke about it. You better joke about it. You better joke about it. You know how the white man lies sometimes. Like how periods aren't natural. The CIA killed Tupac because he was about to expose them. You know. Periods aren't natural? Not if you take care of your body. He's the hotel. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I can't stand it. I can't stand y'all. Oh my god. They got everything in here. I can't fucking stand y'all. Everything is in here. Everything. Yolanda, you kissed him. You kissed him. Do you see? You kissed him. You were joking about that first part. You aren't that stupid, but it is pretty funny to pretend that okay, God. Okay, y'all got me. Okay, but wait, he's talking about... Wait, he's serious about Tupac. You know, I've heard that before, too. I'm crying. I got tears in my eyes. Tears in my eyes. This is so fucking serious. Oh, y'all play too much. ValiDate, y'all play too much. You kind of want to see how far you can get just by fucking with her. You know that's complete bullshit, right? You know, it's not... Listen, Malik. It's not funny to joke about that. Because so many people are so serious. Y'all ever see the conspiracy that the Olmecs were black like that? Like, black, like, oh, it's so far gone. It's so far gone. It's like... So there's this conspiracy that the Olmecs are black. And that transatlantic slave trade never happened because the theory that the Olmecs are black and that black people in America are indigenous, like, you know, they're like, oh, fuck the Native Americans, fuck the indigenous people of the Americas, that black people were here first, so they are native. And I'm just like, yes, there are black natives, there are black indigenous people, right? Because, you know, it was so, like, it is so layered and it's so multifaceted, right? Like, okay, listen, this is what I studied. I studied pre-colonial history, and I studied both pre and post-colonial history of the Americas. All right, this is so personal to me when I hear that shit. So you can have people who are black and native, just like Yolanda is Afro-French Korean, right? She's black and she's Korean and she's French, all right? She has this heritage. This is all very possible. But the idea, like, I'm losing my mind. And you can't joke about this shit. You can't joke about this shit because people are so serious. They're so serious because so many people find shame in having heritage in the transatlantic slave trade. Find shame in slavery when, you know, it is so much like the transatlantic slave trade, chattel slavery was so complicated. And people are so dead ass. They are so dead ass about their hot takes about it. All right, like we don't have whole museums so you can't joke about this. You can't. You gotta stop. I would elbow you. How is it bullshit? It's been proven by many women who eat right. Serena Williams is one of the most athletic women on the planet, and she still gets periods. Take the Where's App ass propaganda elsewhere. I don't play that shit. Okay, ouch, damn. She's cold. Nah, she's real. Yolanda's real. Alright? I respect Yolanda. Even though she has a little misstep in kissing, it's not funny to joke about because people are so serious about that shit. Maybe you shouldn't try to get on her bad side just to be funny. I'm about to stop picking the jokes options for Malik. But maybe this is how I get him his L. I didn't get it from Where's App. I got it from Headbook. Headbook. That's even worse. No, I was going to say bitter. Bitter? Oh, the fish! Oh, her face! Okay, you're laughing. Maybe it's a bit more high-pitched than you would like to admit, but who cares? You can tell you just eased her nerves. You're surprised she didn't pick up on it earlier. Because people are so serious. This woman must put up with a lot of bullshit. Yeah, thanks for adding to it. I'm fucking with you. I know periods are natural. I have 2 sisters. I'm not that stupid. Not that stupid. Uh-huh. She's quiet for a moment and you realize she's giving your car a once over. You quickly do the same, scanning the front seats for any trash you forgot to pick up. Having 2 preschoolers is hard. Kids are messy and working pretty much a full-time job makes it hard to keep up with them sometimes. You got kids? There it is. Yeah, Rhea and Roman. 2 different moms. As long as I don't post you on my socials, you'll be fine. Oh, thank you for am I supposed to word precursor? Just giving that little info, a little tidbit. You're just full of fucking problems, huh? Look at him. Look at his expression. It hurts. It hurts so bad you'll give her a point. Alright, all this laughing is somehow making me stuffier. She's right. You are full of problems. A lot of fucking problems. Too many to write into your lyrics. Alright, hold on. Sorry, give me like the hottest of seconds. Hold on. I blew my nose like a good egg. With all the laughing for some reason making me too many to write into your lyrics. You could never properly articulate them. And maybe that's why you never excelled in personal rap. Thanks, Paige. Huh. You shrug. Attempting to steer away from your approaching bad mood with a lighthearted joke. Stop joking. Face your problems. Not a problem if I act right. That's what my mom would say. So you're a mama's boy. Oh, come on. Fuck no. My mom hates me. Both my parents do. What? Oh. First of all, you're an idiot. Why the fuck would you say that? Women don't like when you're emotional. Oh, Malik. The toxic masculinity is real. You've had women express how emotional weakness is such a turnoff, and you typically don't last long with them. You try not to talk too much about your personal life to anyone, so why was she different? You can't get out of this. You always manage to find a way out of every bad situation you put yourself in. Sorry if you heard me use my straw just now. It's on a mic pickup. It isn't that wait, what is he like? Isn't that big of a deal? Wait. She's showing interest? Yeah, if you just talk to... I know you've had bad experiences, Malik. I know. It's okay. It's not healthy what those people said to you. It's not constructive, and you should feel your emotions. I don't think you should tell your life story to someone you met an hour ago or anything like that. But it's okay to tell people how you feel. It's like she wants to know more about the fuck up family life you have. Sure about that? You even gave her an out and she still kept pressing. You hope she isn't one of those healing therapist types you hear about on Bitter. Stop. Boy, you don't stop talking about that bird app. Next thing you know, she's going to pull out crystals and suddenly you'll get a nosebleed. Oh my god. How dare you judge Yolanda like this? Not you calling her a little spiritual shea butter bitch. You think it's over, realizing how bad Cottonmouth is kicking your ass. You reach behind to grab one of Roman's bags, pulling out a few mini bottles of water for the two of you. Taking a swig of water, you realize your Cottonmouth might just be anxiety. You're not used to talking about yourself, or really about anything deep with anyone. It's always in the car, isn't it, right? Like you have like a deep conversation with someone, like you just meet them and you hang out and you chill in the car. It's always like that. I haven't done that. That used to happen a lot. Oh, this game's too real. I have too many memories. Opening up stuff I haven't thought about in a long time. It's nothing more than surface level conversations. Something you've grown used to in the years of customer service interaction. Sometimes knowing too little about someone is for the best. It takes a moment for you to gather the courage to speak. You realize you've been staring out the window in front of you since the last time she spoke. Has it been seconds? Minutes? You take a deep breath before speaking. She did ask for this. I'm Ghanaian. Both of my parents came from Ghana in the 80s and started a new life. Dad even got a white-ass last name just to assimilate and follow the white man's rules. There's a better way to put that, but I understand. He met my mother and they fell in love. Had a wedding and yada yada yada. You know how that shit goes. One of the few things you completely resent your father for. The way he assimilated to American culture just to fit in. Then did nothing with his life after. Well, that's a little harsh. But capitalism makes fools of us all. Especially one with systematic racism. Now you're stuck with a white-ass last name and half the Ghanaians you know don't even think you're one of them. I still think I'm an accident, but growing up, my dad always seemed to hate everything I did. I was really into art growing up, and one day my dad got so fed up with my shit that he banned me from drawing. Oh, that's too real. I'm so sorry, Malik. He forced me to read books and focus on medical shit. They wanted me to be a doctor despite my dad driving a cab for 3 years. Okay, well. And my mother being a secretary at the mayor's office. Those are good gets for immigrant families. Your mother tried to stop him. She believed in you until she couldn't fight him anymore. He was a demon in the house. You and your siblings all resent him to this day. I never went to medical school. I got my high school diploma and decided that I didn't want to finish college. Because I thought that shit was a waste of my fucking time. I wanted to be a ghostwriter for a long time before realizing that I should be the one with the fame. People should be looking at me instead of the lucky asshole spitting my raps. When you have 2 African parents who pushed academia on you for so long, and you just don't get that, you just don't go that route, they resent you. The day I told my mother I was dropping out of college and I just want to focus on music, she cursed my head and kicked me out. You realize she probably regrets doing it, but that moment still traumatizes you to this day. You can't even go to your childhood home without reliving the moment over and over again. It's one of the many reasons you try to avoid getting your mom to babysit. There's a long pause before you speak again, mostly because you're trying to fight back to break your voice. Mostly because you're trying to fight back the break in your voice. Long story short, I'm still doing this music shit. It's going somewhere. My beats are doing better than my actual music, but for now I work at Popeyes, waiting for my big break. Your big break feels like it's never going to come. You've waited for years to finally feel like your hard work is paying off, and now you're finally getting some of your flowers, but it's not enough. Shit. Fuck. Was she feeling bad for you? You don't want her pity. You don't want anyone's pity. You want to be okay. Shit. I'm fine, Yolanda. Shit happens. Sometimes you can't please everyone in your life, no matter how hard you try. Your parents too. Despite everything, the one thing you learned in your 26 years is that you can't please the people you want to please the most. You remember back in 6th grade when you came up with a report card full of A's and your father didn't even praise you. Instead, he yelled at you to go take out the trash. Ooh, it's too real. Oh, it hurt. It hurt. I didn't come, listen, Malik, I didn't come here to catch fucking strays, alright? I didn't come here to catch strays. I came to set you up. It hurt. And you stopped putting that much effort into school after that. You realized it wouldn't matter no matter how smart you were. Besides, it was either not going to college or getting random girls pregnant. That curse was meant for my head. You laugh. A genuine laugh. You never believed in curses until your mom cursed you. And now you're suffering by her hands. Ugh. You know, there's this saying about people with black tongues that they speak curses into your life. I wonder if they'll say that here, but girl, I feel that. It's just, I feel it. People who speak curses into your life, sometimes you just believe that. Well, yeah, let's mosey on to the story, right, guys? Right? Anybody else catching strays? Is it just me? Am I the only one hurt? No matter your connection to God or whatever higher being you believe in, you can't seem to lift it. Sometimes you believe the curse will be removed once you make things right with your mother, but 2 girls pregnant, You have 2 baby mamas. You scoff. Almost like she insulted you, which wasn't the case this time. That first one wasn't my fault. We used a condom. It didn't break either. I feel like she did some shady shit and got herself pregnant. Alright. You can have... Condoms can be porous. You realize how much you're grinding your teeth and decide that you really don't care enough to get angry over this. You take a deep breath, leaning back in your seat as you look out the window. Anyways, I'm done. It's not like I'm fucking them at the moment. You didn't even realize how well you set yourself up to easily shoot your shot until you said it. You couldn't help but grin as you leaned over to speak quietly. Oh my god. Oh, not again. This whirlwind of emotions, Malik. Stop taking me through it. That could be. I live upstairs. Girl! Yolanda. Yolanda, this one is working on you. Do you also want to snap him like a glow stick? But you want to snap him in the fun way? Oh. Nice. You didn't think she actually lived upstairs. It makes sense. Now that you're thinking about it for more than 2 seconds, she did look like she ran the joint, so she probably owns the salon downstairs too. Oh, she's so talented. She does her own braids. You're impressed by her home. Why so many fish? Like, does there have to be 1,000 fish in the fish tank? What the fuck? Fish aside, you take a look around the living room area. It's nice. It matches her aura or whatever. Damn, Bia, you live like... Damn it, you live like this? What? All the candles, it's like a bedroom. It's like a bedroom and face works here. A home that smells good is a welcoming one. You cock an eyebrow at her, crossing your arms over your chest as you give her that look. You smoke a lot, don't you? Mind your business. Exactly. Mind your business. You are a guest. You are a guest. Mind your business. You laugh with her, walking towards the fish tank to get a closer look, even snapping a few pictures to show your friends later. Why would someone need this many fish? Is she some serial killer that gets a new fish every time she kills someone? Are you about to be murdered? You would like that, wouldn't you, Malik? So, the only places still open are a pizza joint and this one bodega that delivers. What you want? Her voice brings you back to reality. You walk towards her to look at the menu in her hand before you remember the most important thing. Ask her to pay, offer her to pay. Ask her to pay? Ask her to pay? Ask her to pay? Yeah, I mean, I guess, different, you know, it depends. But you did want to spit some game, so you better offer to pay. You know what? I'll pay. Really? You know you don't have to. No, it's fine. I gotta be a gentleman. Goodbye, Beezies. You'll get the new pair. I'm not Bee. You buy Beezy? Oh. Ugh. Ah. Ah. I'm gonna kick Malik out the window. You pull out your phone, looking over the menu with her before placing your order. And of course, your card gets declined. Ooh. You try again and still declined again. That doesn't make sense. You should have money in there. It isn't like you've been irresponsible with money lately. Besides, you just got a pay raise and got off child support for both your kids since you promised to see them more often. You realize this is probably an issue with the bank and not your account, but this is embarrassing. Aren't you embarrassed? Oh, sorry. It's embarrassing. Oh, aren't you embarrassed? This fine-ass woman just watched your card get declined twice while you were trying to be a gentleman. I mean, listen. I have more than once put the wrong-ass card in something for something, and it's just... and it hurts. But you know what? It is what it is. This is embarrassing. You bite back a swear as you set the menu down. You know, I can pay. It ain't that big of a deal. There's no way you can let her pay for you now. You would never let yourself live it down. Just accept it. It's okay. Nah, actually, Malik! Malik! Pick one! Either you want some panani or you don't. Pick one. Stupid. Just accept it. It's like, oh, be a bigger person. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he just trying to get me to pay for his bill or whatever. Just be a bigger person. Nah, actually, it's getting late. I should head home. I gotta take my kids to school in the morning anyways. But it really isn't a big deal, Malik. You know, it's fine. I'll see you around, Yolanda. You grab your phone and keys and head out, pausing at the door to turn back to look at her with a smirk on your face. Despite your embarrassment, you still have to leave this place with a bang. With a bang? Stupid. Sorry. You should have let Yolanda break you like a glow stick, alright? And just snap you, alright? Dispute. Quite literally leaving without a bang, Peggy. You close the door behind you, but instead of making your way towards your car, you kind of just linger in front of her door for a moment. You really made a fool of yourself, didn't you? You know, I imagined you know, I guess he has some room to grow. I imagined I should have just nah. What did I say? Malik gets elves, right? That's what I said. I gotta be true. Yeah, you can never come here again. You make your way towards your car and head back to your apartment. Thankfully, you don't have the kids with you for the night, giving you enough time to reflect in peace. Drowning in the fish tank. What is it? Additional love? Tupac. Oh my god. Girl Poetry Slam. Like the first time. Unlocked. Okay, cool. Cool. So I can pick it. Sorry, I'm trying to decide, should I embarrass him more? Nah. Because it's also not a good look. He really was like, oh, she reminds me of Alice. Let's see who else. She's so cute. Then I click X, though. What does this do? I told you, I've never used a dating app, so I don't know. Girl at the Poetry Slam. Wait, did it start over? Hold on. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Skip to endings. Yes. Okay, wait, hold on. I click the X. So if I go back, does that change it? Oh wait, okay. I don't know how to play this game. Okay, so wait, should I go and select... Should I select Anaya? Okay, so Isabel's unlocked and Anaya's unlocked. So this is Malik. Wait. So does... Okay, wait, what is this? I don't know. Anaya Saifi. Food scientist, original croissant dropper, stim blogger during the height of 2014 Bumble. They say blocking is the best way to win an argument, but that's just cowardice talking. I think the third one is not unlocked. It just shows, that's what I'm thinking, since it just like it doesn't show any character. So I think Isabel got unlocked? Maybe? Let me see, like, do I don't know, okay. Let me just, I'll just pick Anaya's. Yeah, so, but like, Malik, like this one doesn't change to anyone, so I guess that one's not unlocked. But because I was on Malik, it was still, see? Malik's 26, Naya's 25, Isabel's 27. Listen, Malik can... Should I try it again? No, Yolanda shouldn't sleep with him. I was just like, should I try it again? Yolanda shouldn't sleep with him. Come here, Anaya. Let's go. Let me see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to like do. Because I thought it would go through like different people to date. But I think maybe... I remember reading something vaguely about like how like you unlock stuff. So I might revisit that. Naya Noms. Welcome back to Naya Noms, a cooking show that is a lot less cute than the title might suggest. We're slaves to the algorithm here, boys and girls. Today we're going to be making a basic ass tomato sauce. Because some of the questions I got after last week's penne a la vodka were absolutely ungodly. We really have to work our way from here, from square one here. I'm gonna keep going. But before we do anything, I want to draw your attention to this. The overhead light in your kitchen sends streaks of sweat running down between your shoulder blades. You gotta wrap this up fast. You point a finger at the counter. No, at the counter of your mouth. You point a finger at the corner of your mouth with a flourish. Your hand smells like rosemary and tap water. This strange and alien marking on my face. It is a zit. It is admittedly nasty. But it's not cancerous, it's not herpes. If I see one smug motherfucker in the comments calling it herpes, I swear to God. Oh, and I just like me for real. I just thought I'd draw attention to it before any of you jokers got any ideas. And I was like, what do you say? You're just like me for real. Moving on. People keep telling me the penny olive vodka is bland. I got some of the same shit on my chili recipe a couple months ago too. Listen, this is basic. Sometimes I forget that all of you are like tiny babies who need your hands held all the way through everything. Don't choke on your pacifiers while I chop this garlic. Just like me for real. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You wince internally. That might have been a little much. Your brand is irreverent scorn. Irreverent? I've never read that word aloud. Irreverent scorn. Definitely. But you should have saved that one to run past Alex. He's your test audience of bitches who have never cooked a thing in their lives. You got to bloom spices with heat, okay? That's how you bring out the flavor. That's why garlic always goes in first. It's going to taste like shit if you don't activate it. Cooking is 100% chemistry. If you know I say that constantly, but it's true. You have to listen, when it comes to cooking, when it comes to baking, you have to respect the alchemy. It's alchemy. You have to respect it. Or you're gonna get messed up, especially baking. You glance at the page views. Ugh. That's about half as many as you got from your last video. You don't usually check analytics while you're live. You're not a complete amateur, but you really aren't feeling it today, hence that low-hanging fruit herpes joke. True, you do have a nasty zit on your mouth, and true, some asshole is absolutely going to comment on it, but it would probably have been better to just cover it up with makeup. It's over now. No point in agonizing over it. You'll burn yourself. You settle into autopilot, chopping and sauteing, talking the whole time. You can make this tomato sauce in your sleep. You've done it so many times. Throughout undergrad, you mostly lived on pasta and eggs. Oh, you're so real. Not to get... You could? You could. You could. Maybe it's blasphemous, but you could. If you eat ramen, you eat noodles with eggs, it's not that different. Well, sometimes together. You keep up a steady stream of bullshit through the video, babbling about the weather, the pair of running shoes you busted open the other day, and that last terrible Star Wars movie. No, we named these by names. People always want to know your opinions on media, or they think they do, until they actually hear them. Then they often want to return to blissful ignorance. Screw them. Your opinions are great. The public are just weak and foolish. They will never survive the winter. You succumb to another moment of weakness and glance at the chat. Oh, rude. Pluck your eyebrows. Oh my gosh, I thought I was the only one thinking that. I figured I was being rude, but she needs to. The light above might as well be the sun beating down on your back. Sweat drips into your eyes. This is the hottest summer on record. Why are you cooking over an even hotter stove? Idiot. Listen, if you roast your chat and they're not like laughing and in on the joke, they suck and you need a better chat. You can't roast them and they can't roast you. What is this? She'd be so cute if she tried, LOL. You toss the pasta into the boiling water. It hisses and spits, burning the back of your hand. You want to hiss back, but you hide it from the camera. You finish up the pasta and end the live stream, phoning it in toward the end. Who cares? Hardly anybody was watching this one. It's just been too hot to put any effort into anything. You signed off with a next week ice cream. Or maybe just ice, hold the cream. I'm gonna crawl into the fucking freezer and you all can come find my body. Peace. Blech. You taste the sauce. Ugh, terrible. Nothing you make in your lives is ever edible. It's wild. Even if you follow every step perfectly, exactly how you would do it on your own, it never turns out right. Something about the pressure of fame sours everything. You slam dunk the whole thing right in the garbage. Toss and pans too? Your phone is blowing up when you finally get back to it. You keep it on silent through recording unless there's a specific bit you want to do, checking up on world news or reading an embarrassing reply. You have a wall of Instagram notice, a couple bitter followers, and of course, Alex has notes for you. Sorry, I gasped because Alex is cute. Everyone's cute, but I didn't expect a picture. Everyone's personal character in their story is so cute. Wow, you were really on your bullshit today. Alex Reza. Tech bro job, Anaya's manager and professional best friend. Thanks, I try. The little sparks. That wasn't a compliment. I know. I'm just all out of juice. I don't have a single comeback in me. Sorry, I got distracted by the pins. Did I say boochies? Bitchies? It's so fucking hot in here. Turn on your AC, idiot. No, I will not. It's expensive and I am ethically opposed to it. Anaya, please. Anaya, listen. Don't do that. Especially not when you're cooking. That helps. Oh my goodness. One person running their AC occasionally is not going to make a difference in global climate change, I swear to you. It barely even works. It's just a window module. Better than nothing. You need a new one. It's not like you can't afford it. I'll consider it. You won't, though. Not a chance, and if you try to explain why, Alex will just call you an edgelord, which is okay, maybe you are, but that's beside the point. Just the idea of turning on the AC when it's not necessary just absolutely disgusts you. Just like, isn't it you're sweaty? Just like taking an elevator when the stairs work just as well. And some people need elevators, it's okay. It's why you never buy pre-shredded cheese when it's perfectly acceptable to just shred. Okay, listen. From a cooking standpoint, right? Because a lot of shredded cheese is like coated in, I believe, cellulose or like some kind of wood pulp byproduct, something like that. So it can mess with like the melting points of cheese and like the texture and stuff and mess up your sauces. So shredding cheese is like technically better, like to shred your cheese yourself for when you're cooking for consistency and flavor. However, not everybody got time. Cheese is annoying to shred. And I like to shred cheese. It's annoying. You aren't a Luddite, obviously. Technology doesn't scare you. You're an Instagram influencer. You just have some lines in the sand. I'll let you know when I'm done going through the comments. I won't be able to get to it before tonight. I've got a deadline. He's so stylish. Someone's sick, so I need to write a feature. It's fine. I can go through them myself. No fucking way. We talked about this, and that is one of the things you are not going to do. Yeah, it's bad for you. You signed the contract. Sorry, I clicked through that so fast. He's right. You did sign it. Fine. Ah, my bike queen. Look at that, it's so cute. You type out the answer and toss the phone down on the couch. You toss yourself down after it and then struggle out of your clothes as much as you can, letting your overalls hang down loose. The overhead fan needs to be turned off while you're filming, but you slap it back on, sighing as it cools the damp patches on your neck and forehead. You raise your arms over your head so it can get your pits. You're so real. I'm not as hairy as Anaya, but like I'm decently hairy. And that's so real. You just gotta let the air get to your pits sometimes. You need to clean up. In the kitchen and yourself, you don't remember the last time you washed your hair. Anaya is so relatable. Let me stop. Let me stop. Initially, working from home had been such a tempting prospect, and you've been so absolutely certain that you weren't going to turn out to be one of those suckers who needs a rigid capitalist structure to keep them on task. And generally you don't. You're just pretty bad at showering if you aren't going to see another human. Well, I like to shower, but that's me personally. I love showers. A combination of the heat, your bad mood, and the unappealing prospect of washing the dishes sends you into an unsettled doze. And when you wake up, you're actually even sweatier than before. Ooh, a sweaty nap. Ooh, those suck. The nap was long enough for you to feel like your soul has left your body, but not enough for you to feel at all rested. You're struck with a very clear memory of a time in your childhood when you've been at home with a fever, sleeping all through the day, waking up to the non-committal gray light of either evening or very early morning. It is like that, isn't it? You asked your younger sister, who shared your room, if it was today or tomorrow, and she, comically stricken in a way only the very young can be, responded, "I don't know." Your phone vibrates again and you realize what woke you up. You fumble it upright and accept the call before you even really take the time to think about it. If you'd been more awake, you would have let it go to voicemail. Okay, so relatable, Anaya. Hi, Mom. Ionase? Ionase. Polyionase. Scheduler, Anaya's mom. Anaya, are you sleeping? Huh? It's too early to sleep. Aren't you going out? It's Friday. I wasn't sleeping. You struggle upright and grope around for your laptop to check the time. Annoying that your only time-telling device is currently being utilized for communication. You take this. Incredibly insensitive of your mom to insist on calling you like it's 2005, but she hates texting. Whose parent doesn't? You kind of hate it too. It's just the only way to keep in contact with anyone. How's work? I haven't watched your last few videos. I wish your audience didn't swear so much. You swear? Yes, but I don't swear at my daughter, do I? Assholes are just part of the business. And I don't go through the comments anymore. I hired someone to do that for me. So I don't care what they say. You pay someone for that? A friend. He needs the work. That's nice of you. Is he in school? Why do you care? Well, he doesn't want to be a professional comment checker forever, does he? He's in the same culinary program I was in, and he's got his own parents to get on his ass. You're right. It's none of my business. Point taken. That wasn't... You squeeze your eyes shut. You're too exhausted to fight about nothing. Did you call for something specific? I was just about to take a shower. Oh, I was just going through the dire situation in my closet. I haven't cleaned it out in almost a decade. Can you believe it? Your father always gets so annoyed when I move things around. I was wondering if you'd like me to send you anything before I donate it to charity. Let me just turn it a little bit. For my ears, it's a little low. My things are so nice, but I'm a little too old for them. You mean like dresses? I don't think any of them would fit me. You're skinnier than you were the last time I saw you though, aren't you? I've been keeping an eye on Headbook. The conversation needs to be over. I don't think... Just send me pictures. I'll take a look. She isn't going to let it go. Better just to let her send some stuff and throw it in the back of the closet. You hang up before your mom can get going on another long-winded explanation of exactly why it's so important you take all of her old shit. You got a bunch of traditional clothes you've never seen her wear, but insists on keeping, like a little piece of Pakistani, like a little piece of Pakistan wrapped up carefully and set under glass. You hope she doesn't want you to take any of it. You lay back down on the couch, on the opposite end to avoid your sweat mark, staring up at the ceiling fan until you feel yourself start to go cross-eyed. A night shower, please. You pick up your phone. You've got a new message. Drink some water! Okay, I'm going through the comments. Wow. I know I say I'm a prison abolitionist, but my god, I want to send your Sims to jail. Let's go out. What? I thought you wanted me to do this as fast as possible. Fuck that. Actually, that was a decision that past Anaya made. And past Anaya is an idiot. Present Anaya is smart and wants a beer. Well, hell, okay. If you're driving. Can't stand the heat. Not on Discord. Is that? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, wait. Y'all see that? That's the bread, that's the Ramsey bread meme. What are you? An idiot. It's cute. Not the Discord though. What time is it? Okay. Let me see if I can save real quick. No, don't start. What, Yolanda? Oh my. I hope this is the one. Okay. So I'm actually going to stop there because it's a lot of reading. So a little early tonight. But I will stop there. Let me see. Actually, let me make sure I can save to save. Okay. Maybe I saved? I think I saved like that. Let me see. How do I save? Someone help me. How save? How save? I just want to see how I do this. I guess it doesn't matter, right? As long as I start the date. Can I save in the date? How save? I don't even see anything from Malik. I mean, it must be saving or something. I did dispute. I was like, oh, I'm going to end, but I don't know how to save. But I want to make sure I save. It's probably all the same. Yeah, but I don't see anything in like when I load stuff. When I went to the load just now. Okay, save. There we go. There we go. Save. It's probably fine, but just in case. But yeah, okay. Yeah, now I ended early because again, it's a lot of reading. I really didn't know how it's gonna go. I didn't know there was so much cursing. Twitch, don't get mad at me. Although I curse a lot already myself. Don't get mad at me. I said pussy on stream. Don't get mad at me. It's probably fine, right? Like, I mean, if I upload this to YouTube as well, it's probably fine. Don't get mad at me. But yeah. So I will see you guys again on other days on Friday. Gonna go back to Final Fantasy X. I can't wait to kick Seymour's ass, and I will go into that on Friday. And then Saturday, once again, Spooky Saturday for Alien Isolation, and then Sunday we'll be back to this, and schedule continue from there. But what's today? Tuesday. So tomorrow and Thursday some more VOD should be going up, so if you missed anything that's gone now, will be up. Some stuff will be on YouTube. Moon Scars VOD, and I cannot remember days, my god. Thursday will be the final episode of the Baked Magic playthrough. So yay. But yes, thank you everyone for hanging out, for listening to me go off about Malik. Oh my goodness, that was so funny. And I will see you all again. I appreciate the hangout. And have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye.